Welcome back. Today we're looking at doing the Summer Paradise quest, or Purradise quest, to go from Kenjutsu Crossing to Knotty Nets without touching the water. So I'm just trying to get the minimum amount of stuff here, and this will serve as match 1 for Kenjutsu Crossing 2 if I do well, which I inadvertently end up doing. So just getting the minimum amount of stuff here before I take this truck and head over to Kenjutsu Crossing. And then there's flip a car as another quest, and it's easy to flip a car, so I'm like, well, maybe this is a 2-for-1 match. Listen, kind of purposely hit rocks. Think I'm going to flip it so I jump out. No. So head out straight over there. So you can take this road, and I see a guy over there, but I'm not going to engage, so I want to do this quest. I know there's a dirt road up here to zip line. To do that, I have obviously the traversal augment, so it gave me a little bit of health, and I get it. I try to take a screenshot of it, and here's somebody running up on me, but I don't see them, and they almost get me. And it's Purradise Meowscles himself with the same backling, but I managed to all but one-shot him there with the explosive revolver. But in pretty bad shape immediately in the match. Luckily this was just to get a quest, so it's not a big deal. But eat all the fruit and vegetables I can get there. But I have never found any drinkables this entire game. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I just have not yet found anything, and I'm well into the game, and the storm is approaching me, but I want to go up and down the zip line a couple of times to get a little bit of health, and I jump off, and there was a dude right there. He ends up jumping off. I don't know how I managed to get it to where the geyser went right as I came up, but got rid of that guy and managed to get up here and finally find some drinkable shield here in this place. I knew it had a few barrels I could destroy, even though it's just right outside the zone, but easy enough to get in zone from here. So really just eat and drink and splash everything that's available here at this location. And I get up here and kind of just take a little minute to think about what I want to do, or what my game plan is for the rest of this match, having already done the quest that I really came in here to do. And I decided I'm going to try to flip a car. For whatever reason, I picked this first car that I see here in Mega City, so this little race car, and really just kind of drive like an idiot, trying to get this thing to flip. So go up every hill I can find, hit rocks, things that would have flipped the car 100 times in any other match are just not flipping this car. This rock, nope, doesn't flip it. Turn the radio off, it's driving me nuts. And this house usually has some kind of shielding or anything. I just want to get my shield up. Nope, that doesn't work. Still no good. I'm like, okay, I'll just jump off all these things. This will flip the car. Oh, nope, doesn't flip the car. How? How does that not flip the car? This one? Nope. This one? Oh, we'll level up. Oh, yes, flip the car. You see it? I flipped the car. Does not count. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of BS. I see that I have a guy over here, so I'm like, well, I don't even think I realized at this point that my car wasn't flipped until later. And I'm like, I'm going to get this splash. And I know there's a guy over here right to my left. I see him. But I don't have an MK, I just have a Havoc. I just didn't spend the time in this match to get loot. And of course there's a guy on my right and my left. So I decided to pursue this guy. I don't know why. So I was a little bit closer to him, and he was getting me more. The shot's coming in fast. He jumps up off of this mushroom, so I'm like, okay, I'll go get this guy. Get a little closer so I can get some hits. Manage to get him. And then finally take down this other guy. But again, in bad shape, but in more of the 60s than the 20s this time. So not as desperate as when Meowscles had me. But not in great shape. So I was hoping that was an MK. It's not. It's another Havoc. That go and burst these little flower bubbles. The one I burst before has grown back. So I went and got it. And those do grow back really pretty quickly in a match. So if you need to, just kind of hang loose if you've got time, and you can get that flower again. So get over here. Finally get a good gun. Get a purple MK from this. And I said I'm going to rush this fight. I've got good gun, good health. I think I've done the quest that I wanted to do, even though I haven't flipped that car like I thought I had. And go up here and see, oh, well, crap, I'm right underneath Loot Island, but too late to really go up there. So I decided I'm just going to hang out in here for a while and plan my next move. So I clip out a bit of this to see where I am in the game. And I decide that I'm going to take off over there. And I think, oh, there's some jump off the zipline quest. I'm going to do a little bit of that too. And kind of get that done. So just really messing around mostly in this match. No expectations here. Because the way I started it. Just kind of run over here. Don't really see anybody. Nothing here that I need. And I see there's a little jumpy flower underneath it. So work my way over so I can get out of dodge. I've died too many times jumping off these trees accidentally. But I kind of see over across the way there's this little truck I like, and a little spot that's in zone there. So I make plans to get over to that spot. This is knowing the geography well. Okay, I'm going to go over here. And there's not that many people left in the game now, about 5. I'm like, okay, I'll throw down this porta bunker that I've been keeping. Got a truck. This is a good spot to just hang, and I could defend against any attack here. But to get there, of course, I'm out of zone. That marks somebody. I think I'm going to get him. Nothing hits, but so this guy's in a building over a creaky compound. So I decide not to pursue that. That's a loser's game. I'm like, you know what? Again, no expectations here. I'm going to flip another truck. Let me flip this truck. So, again, just drive with no consequence, no fear or consequence through here. Everybody's shooting. I'm just hitting rocks, hitting icebergs. I almost flipped the truck again. Thought I had it flipped. Nope. Okay. Somebody died. Somebody else died. I run over here and I'm like, well, there's nowhere else to go. In the middle of the zone, I'm just sitting in this truck, and I notice it's down to 3 players, so I'm like, well, I'll just wait till it's down to 2, and get out and defend my land. I see that little white, it's a dinosaur, it's not a person. Just waiting. Storm changes, I'm like, okay, I'll have to, wait a minute. Okay, there's 2 people, I'll not get out because I have won the most anticlimactic win in Fortnite history. Sitting in my truck doing nothing. So that is my first win at Kenjutsu Crossing. Well, not my first win, but for this series.